I'm just out of word. I'm literally out of word. What up, YouTube? Listen up. I told you guys I don't want to do any more videos about trucking, but this one, I had to do it. It was crazy, wild, and I feel like I had to share it for people. When you think you know everything about trucking, you don't. Let me say it again. When you think you know everything about trucking, you don't. It's always gonna be something that's going to make you feel like, wow. And let me tell you, I have cleaned the trailer before. I have pressure washed the trailer before. And what I had to do to pick up this load with a dry van, amazing. I've never seen it, never experienced that. This is probably my first time. And actually it is my first time that these guys over here that went inside the trailer to check it out, to see. I've seen that before, you know, especially when you do reefer. I used to do reefer with Martin, and you go places and they make sure you don't have no hole, no sunlight, anything and stuff like that. I get that, right? I've seen it, I have experienced that. They make sure you sweep the floor, everything is neat, nice and everything. But at the place that I'm at right now, they turned me around for two reasons. Number one reason is legit, right? The number one reason is this. If you look right on top, is a two-hole right there on top. She says sunlight is coming through, so they cannot take the chance to load me, and it's raining, they're gonna get things wet and stuff like that. So they cannot load me for that. But the two other things that told me and why they're rejecting me for, that's the one that I'm like, wow, I've never seen it. Amazing. And I just wanted to make this video to alert everybody and anybody that coming over here. If you had to pick up a load over here, you just had to be ready, because they're checking thoroughly. And then I've never experienced that before. When I used to be with Martin and I used to do reefer, Martin used to give us brand new trailers to go there. Nothing else, only brand new trailers was able to go there and pick up that meat, because of how detailed they had to be. But I understand that because it's meat, right? But for this one, it's empty cans. We're picking up empty cans. I understand that too. I understand that. But for the things that ask me to do, I don't understand that. I really don't. But I'm not bitter. I'm gonna go grab another trailer and I'm gonna come back. But this video is just a warning and to let you know that you need to be aware if you ever have to come in over here. So I don't want to make a video too long, so we're gonna start right here. All right, so these two things, I don't know if you are aware or if you can see, but you see there's kind of like a powder over here. There's a powder all around the trailer. Is a powder that can be cleaned. I can clean this myself, no problem, right? I can clean this myself. So that's a powder. It's hard to tell on camera, really hard to tell on camera. So you see that's a powder, and it's all around the trailer wall, and that's the reason why they said they cannot take that. Because of the powder that I have all around the trailer, they said they cannot take me for that. And I'm like, wow, I've never heard that before. Now, the second thing that threw me off, is this. You see these tape? You see the tape? You see the tape? You see the tape all around? See the tape? See this? All this that turned me around for that. And keep in mind, it was a lot more tape that I took it off. The one that were hanging, I took them ones down, but they still turned me around. I have been turned around before in the past, you know, for lights coming in the trailer, you know, maybe for the smell, you know. They're better for you just to go do a pressure wash than actually just sweep the trailer. I've seen this and I have experienced that. Doing reefer, wiping. You see how my hand kind of dirty? We were wiping the wall. They say it doesn't matter, we need to come back with a new trailer. With a new trailer. That's crazy. And it's not even meat, it's empty cans. Empty can, I get it because they probably have to sell it to other people and then they're gonna fill it up with drinks and food and other stuff. I get it. But if you're so particular for no bacteria to get into the can, why don't you just get reefer here, put it on -10. Things is super cold, bacteria doesn't get to it easily. That's why you freeze things. So why don't you just have only reefer coming over here and have a policy where you have to pre-cool your trailer at least to -10 before you get here, and then you load them up. So you won't have people like me in my situation to go back out. I have to drive another almost 200 miles. Almost 200 miles to go get another trailer and come right back. It's 8 p.m. right now. So it's gonna be tomorrow morning. That's gonna be tomorrow morning when I get here. So that's wild, real crazy. To me, honestly, I think they're doing this for bacteria, for no bacteria to go inside the can because they had to go and sell it to people to fill it up with food or drinks. So if you're doing this for bacteria, if reefer coming over here and you put it on -10, is it gonna damage the can? Is it gonna damage your product? If you think it's gonna damage the product if you freeze some cans, let me know, put in the comment below. I'm not sure, but if it does, maybe that's why they're not using reefer. When I leave here, I'm gonna show you the company name, where they're located. They are in Pennsylvania, and I'm pretty sure they're located everywhere around the nation. You have to go there. You just have to know to make sure you check for every single thing, from the outside, from the inside. I didn't want to make videos like this anymore, but I had to let people know out there, you know. So without further ado, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and show you the company, and be safe out there. I'm out. Peace.